Hello everyone and welcome to the 2018 edition of Powell Press on Video. This is the first week of the Tallahassee legislative session, and this week we started with Palm Beach County Days. We had advocates, stakeholders, and constituents from Palm Beach County join us up here this week to discuss some of the issues within our communities. Some of the things that we discussed were affordable housing. We discussed Palm Beach County issues with regard to drainage. We discussed some of the funding and appropriations that Palm Beach County would like for us to get brought back down with regard to lagoon funding and cleanup in the environment. We met with several advocates and we discussed legislation that they favored and things that were not favorable for Palm Beach County. I enjoyed seeing and meeting the members of the Palm Beach County community here on Tuesday and Wednesday in the Capitol. As far as legislation goes, we moved pieces of our legislation that will be up for vote next week in some of our committees. This week, on the floor, Senate Bill 4, which dealt with higher education, passed through the floor and will be moving on to the House, and we'll get a greater vote on there. What I can tell you is this bill will establish the professional and graduate degree excellence programs at university level institutions, furthermore authorizing students to use certain Bright Futures scholarship funds awards to be for summer enrollment, and extending coverage of the Benequisto Scholarship Program for tuition and fees for qualified non-resident students. Also, Senator Huckel's bill, Senate Bill 88, high school graduation requirements, puts in a requirement that high school students have to take a financial literacy course, which could change the game of students when they come out of college or high school with regard to debt. Principal and interest were things that will be discussed in this legislation. Also, Senate Bill 936 and Senate Bill 1130, issues dealing with juvenile justice, the significance of separating children from adults in the juvenile justice system, and also making sure that we treat children as children when these small issues or minor issues come up so that we don't affect them for the rest of their lives. One of the biggest issues that we had to deal with on the cusp of the end of this week was the comments made by our president with regard to the Haitian people and people of color in the country. And because of that, myself and my colleagues, we laid out a strong response in opposition to the president's comments, and also we demanded an apology. Those are the things that we dealt with this week in Tallahassee on the first week of session, and I'm looking forward to coming to you again next week to discuss even more.